from WWL-TV, the spirit of Louisiana. This is Louisiana's news leader, Channel 4's Eyewitness Morning News.
As the summer months approach, you'd love to have a couple of projects to work on around the house. Today, Laura has her Fix It Friday. She's with the Preservation Resource Center, and she's going to show you how to rescreen a worn-out porch door just in time to keep the mosquitoes out and the nice summer breezes coming in.
If your screen door is letting in more bugs than it's keeping out, check the metal screen. Chances are you have small or even not so small holes that are letting the critters in. But instead of looking for a new porch door, get out some tools for a quick fix.
I guess the first thing that you want to get off is this screen molding.
Chris McDowell is one of the construction managers at the PRC, and he says rescreening your door shouldn't take more than an hour. To help you take off the molding, use a 5-in-1 tool that will pry off the old wood. Depending on how long the door has been up, it shouldn't be too hard to loosen the nails.
I mean, this stuff has been on here for, again, another 100 years or so it's been dying to come off.
Then it's time to remove the old disintegrating screen. Use a nail pull to remove the nails, even those stubborn ones.
You can kind of get underneath here. You don't want to, like, damage the wood, but you can kind of come up, pry that out, and then you can kind of take, you know, if you can't get it all the way out, you can take the nail pull and pull it out like that.
Roll up the screen and toss or recycle it. Measure out the new metal screen, allowing about half an inch overlap on all 4 sides. This will give you something to nail to the door's frame. Don't worry if you have a little excess.
And you can always come back and cut it a little bit. But
once you get the screen laid out and positioned, it's time to nail it down.
So the next thing, we're just going to staple it. So we have just a regular heavy-duty stapler. This takes T50 staples.
You want to make sure the screen is kept taut as you work.
Maybe what you can do is make sure the slack's out, but just kind of staple as you go along. So go boom, boom, boom.
Once the screen is nailed down to the door, all we have left to do is the finishing work, laying down the decorative molding.
This is called screen bead, I think. Screen bead. Yeah, so it's got these 3 little beads in it.
Screen beading can be found in different designs to match your door. It's fairly lightweight wood, so a small nail is all that's needed to secure it to the door. Before you start nailing down the trim, make sure the ends all meet in a 45-degree angle. You may need a quick adjustment with a chop saw to ensure a perfect fit.
So it fits nice and smooth like that. That's a nice clean look, I think.
Nail down the screen bead and trim any of the screen that may be peeking out around the sides. A quick coat of paint and your door is ready to hang. Just this simple repair will last you many summers.
I'm sure it'll last at least, 10 years or so.
Good job, Laura. Joining us now with more on the screen door repairs, Chris McDowell, the Preservation Resource Center, and Laura's here, and that wasn't too hard of a job.
We made it look easy, didn't we?
Yeah.
It actually took under about an hour to do, and I mean, I think real time it would probably be not a very big project.
And it's one of those things, if you don't lay it out properly, you can mess it up pretty easily.
Yeah, you can, you definitely can mess it up, but yeah, she did a great job, so it's pretty easy.
And screen doors at one time, I mean, everybody had a screen door. I mean, they're a little less prevalent than they used to be, but I'm sure a lot of people like to get back to doing that, especially when the weather's nice.
Well, in the South, yeah, it's nice to have a screen door where you can open the door and let the breeze come in, so it's, something that's kind of a thing of the past, but...
Making a research. And you do a lot of repairs on some of the doors, especially in the older New Orleans homes?
Yeah, we definitely do. At our organization, we try to reuse whatever we can on our projects. So.
Plus, you guys work on a lot of older houses, and the older houses almost always had the screen door.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we definitely have screen doors on our houses because they're historic homes. So.
And we got all the products from some of the salvage items that you have at the Preservation Resource Center. Tell us about some of the items that people can pick up if they go check y'all out.
Yeah, we have windows, doors. We probably have about 450 doors or so in stock, and they're all fixer-uppers, so they're a little bit cheaper, but you have to put some sweat equity into bringing them back to life. But we have windows, doors, columns, corbels, all kinds of different architectural elements.
All right, very good. If you had to grade Laura from F to A, how would you grade her?
I'd give her A plus, A minus.
A minus.
A minus.
I would say solid C. I'm right there. There's room.
I'll take a little off.
But...
There's a little room for improvement. A minus, let's say.
That means it's probably somewhere in between. All right, the Salvage Store at the Preservation Resource Center is at 2801 Murray Street, next door to the Green Project, which is also a great place to look for stuff. If you'd like more information on the PRC, you can call 947-0038.
3 homeowners get help returning to their Katrina-damaged homes. City and state workers and some elected officials helped organize the event along with AmeriCorps and the group Rebuilding Together New Orleans. They got their hands dirty painting and taking care of some light carpentry work. So far, similar work by the groups has helped about 300 homeowners. Organizers say they want to help people who received insurance or road home money but can't quite finish the work to get back into their homes.
There are still thousands of homeowners that still can't quite make that gap. So we need to multiply that effect by supporting them in a faster and larger way and getting them to do more houses.
Money to pay for the materials comes from various sources. Workers maximize their impact by donating their time.